Mm. Mm-mm-mm. That
Hey,
blips. The blips get me. Welcome to Sexual Frequency, a non judgmental place where we can play, explore, and vibe into the new paradigm of intimacy and sexuality together. I hope y'all know me already. I'm your host, Goddess Lore, and this is episode 42. Because you know you want it in your butt too. Is that what you said, Rick?
Yeah. Because we know you want it in your butt too.
I mean, in my mind, I was like, oh, it's our Jackie Robinson episode, right? Like, episode 42. Barry's like, I am not about the butt. Barry, don't give it away so early, Barry. Come on. Yes, this is our Jackie Robinson episode. Anything related to 42, I always associate with Jackie Robinson. And, I feel like it sort of fitting. Jackie Robinson broke a lot of barriers. It is Anal August. We're asking you to consider breaking your anal barriers. It works. You know
that's
what
what
we
we doing.
say. That's what we doing. You know what we say here on Sexual Frequency. Ass play is not just a portal to pleasure. It is a portal to world peace. So why are you choosing violence? Don't choose violence. Choose peace. Get your
That
ass
sounds
laid.
like that sounds like whole lot of vibe. I've seen this thing.
So, y'all know I'm not alone. I'm never alone. Always to my right, the one and only, well, maybe not on the screen, I don't know. The one and only Rick Rock with the hard cock.
What up, y'all?
How you doing, boo?
Pretty good, mama. Pretty good.
You ready for today's episode?
Yeah, we're ready for today's episode. Let's get it going.
I'm curious because, we're going to have two men on. So, Goddess needs to know what's popping here. Eileen,
yeah.
the intern is also back. Yes.
Hey everyone, good to be back.
Girl's been gone because all of these COVID things
Yep.
just messing the vibe up. But
I had the vid, but I'm good now, thank goodness.
she's here. She's healthy. It's gonna be a great fucking show. And then tonight, the topic is gonna be so great because we're talking about the philosophy of the dick is not free. With our special guest who's joining us all the way from did I ever leave Ohio? He's a producer, engineer, songwriter, performer. Overall, he's just a good ass time. And he is your neighborhood nasty man. Barry G #Mudfoot.
Hey, what's the sexual frequency?
Barry.
Hey.
Barry.
Yes.
It's been so long
It
since
has.
I've got to interface with you in this way. I haven't seen your face. We had a chat the other day, but this is the first time I'm seeing you.
Yes, I am here.
It's feeling very nostalgic, 2022, and I'm kind of really loving it. So just really quickly, I met Barry on a streaming
Yes.
/ dating app called Tagged. During the pandemic, when we were like in major, like full on lockdown, and my friend Jay was on Tagged, and she was like, "Hey, you should try that. Like, come get on this like app shit." So I was like, "Okay, so who am I supposed to follow?" And she was like, "Oh, listen, you gotta follow Barry." And I was like, "Okay, what's the deal with Barry?" And she's like, "Just fucking trust me." So I go on. It's a Saturday. And Barry hosts. Do you still host the same?
I grown and sexy sex Saturday. Yes.
Grown
This
and
Saturday.
Sexy Saturdays. And I got on Tagged and I was like, who is this tall glass of vaccine right in front of me? On this like walk, he was like everything I needed during quarantine, like that sexy, silky voice. I mean, just look at his handsome face.
Stop.
Like, come on, you knew how to give you your flowers, Barry. Come on.
You got my cheeks.
Um,
Rest assured.
Oh my
appreciate
God.
it. Thank you.
Listen, but Barry's vibe was so great. And especially during that time where, we're all at home, we can't really go out. Like what you provided and what you're continuing to provide, I'm sure for everybody who was on tag still, is such a great experience. It's literally like like you get to be live in like the DJ booth, because Barry's just there and he's taking requests. And I'm really sad because I missed one of his latest. Oh, we're not allowed to talk about
Yeah.
it.
Go. You go ahead.
I missed one of his latest grown and sexy Saturdays and
2.0.
2.0 because all he was wearing was a gold chain apparently and baby oil. So I was very disappointed that I missed that. Barry, now that you have my number, please send me a text message and let me know whenever you're gonna oil yourself up. I will be there with the hat on.
The ratings have just went up.
Let's go. That's what we're here for. Before we get too much into the topic though, Rick, are you ready for the pre-roll? Or I see you're kind of in the middle of, maneuvering some things.
Yeah. Let's do the pre-roll.
Let's do the pre-roll. It's the top of the show. This is what we do. We plug our sponsors, baby.
Pre-roll.
That's right. And if you're live on YouTube with us, fucking get in the chat and let us know you're here. It juices us up. It gets, not that we need to get juiced up because we are most of the time, but it juices us up even more. Like get in there, say what's up.
I want to know what you're thinking.
Right.
Interact with us.
Yes. But it's pre-roll time.
Let's do this. All right, everybody. Tonight's episode is sponsored by 360 Photo Booth Expert. Whether you're looking to purchase or rent a 360 photo booth for your next event, visit 360photoboothexpert.com. With over 10 years of being in the photo booth industry, they're always going above and beyond with excellent service and help, and they also speak Spanish. So visit 360photoboothexpert.com and click on the Get in Touch tab. And don't forget to use promo code Sexual Frequency for our special discount.
That's right. Hablan español. Hit up Agatha and Gabby because they got you. They're not just going to sell you equipment. They're going to give you all the information you need to make your business successful. So why wouldn't you want to do that? Hit up my girls. Ricky, thank you for the pre-roll.
Yeah.
We love the beat. Today, speaking of beats, we're going to be listening to a lot of Barry's music in the background because, yes, listen up, YouTube. We have full permission to play all of Barry's shit, okay? Yes, thank you. That's a verbal contract right there. So, you're going to hear things that you like. You can find him on all the platforms at Barry G #Mudfoot or Barry G Mudfoot, but it's a hashtag. It's the hashtag. Okay, Rick, what do we got going on in the chat?
Okay, we got High Priestess in there. Katrina is in there saying Barry. But then High Priestess also saying I hear an echo on Barry. Rain is saying hi Mud. Felix is saying gotta mute Barry's device to get rid of the echo. I guess there's an echo.
Did we fix that yet, Felix?
It's only when he speaks, I think. Let us know in the chat.
Is that all there is?
Yeah, that's all there is.
What's up? Thank you for joining us, Katrina and Rain. Y'all are first time, so if you like what you hear,
what up, Rain?
Yeah, Rain. She said hi, Mud.
Hey,
Rain and Katrina.
What up, Katrina? Hey, what's up?
Y'all are gonna get to know Barry on a whole other next level here on the show, and we're gonna kick that off with our next segment is Cochina Chronicles. But you know that with season 2, we're asking our guests to take over if they have a sexy story that they want to share with us, and your boy Barry has decided that he is gonna take over and share his very cochino chronicle. So take it away, Mudfoot.
Is it very, very berry?
Oh, very, very, very,
Don't do me like that.
very, very juicy, very.
Don't do me like that. Put me on the spot like
You know,
that.
this is my favorite. I live for Cochina Chronicles. So
Yeah,
this
and
is my-
tonight it's Cochino Chronicles with this
Love.
handsome man from Ohio. All right, Barry, it's all you, baby.
So I'm getting to the story, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't even know where to begin. You know how you meet somebody and it's always the right, wrong timing, and you just never match up because like you're in a relationship or they're in a relationship and all that. Well,
Okay, she's that one.
she's that one.
Okay.
And we finally found an opportune time where we were with somebody.
Mm.
And it was like, yo, let's make it happen. The thing that happened was I was a change in my life. A lot of things that happened. I was trying to live my life like the Lord. She was a church going woman. I thought it was
Okay, wait, time. You said that you were trying to live your life for the Lord at
for
that
the
time.
Lord.
For the Lord. Okay, I'm just
For the Lord.
double checking.
The Lord.
For the Lord.
For the Lord.
Okay. Was she like that BJ, the Chicago Kid song? She said she wanna drink, do drugs, and have sex tonight. But I got church in the morning. Church in the morning.
Without the drugs.
Okay. That's fair.
Without the drugs.
Okay, continue, Barry. You
Continue.
were living your life for the Lord.
Yeah, I had a lot of bad things happen, and I just feel like, I was doing the wrong thing, whatever. And we meet, and I'm like, yo, and she like coming to church with me, and I'm like, yo, this is time, and we together, we going to Sunday service, and we get out of Sunday service, and she gives me head in the whip.
She did it for Jesus.
For Jesus. But then when we get home, she's like, we gotta pray for our sins.
Oh.
And I was
Okay.
like, yo, what?
No, go ahead.
So I'm making this change in my life. So I'm like, okay, let's pray on it. But then we pray on it. And then she just do some nasty, disrespectful sex. And then she said, we gotta pray after that.
Okay, no. Hold up, you're losing me. So she gave you head in the whip.
Head in the whip. We get home from church.
But did you come?
Huh?
Did you come?
Well, yes.
Oh, she gave all the way head in the whip. She did not do the pre-show. She did the whole thing. Okay.
Whole thing. We need to pray for that. We get home and then it's just nasty sex. You know that disrespectful sex where you just spit on somebody, got your knee in their back, and just like that. That you probably should pray after. Because I was like, man, we probably should pray because this was some horrible stuff. Your mama knew the things that I was doing to you. Like,
on some filthy level.
Right. But she wanted to pray. So, I prayed. But after a while, I was like, this is crazy. Like we have sex at church, we leave the club, and like here, there, the hallway, and doing prayers. And I'm like, I'm tired of praying. I'm like, why we playing? This is too much, and this is I call it my Jesus freak.
Your Jesus freak.
My Jesus, because but when I think it was kind of a little crazy. And I would be a testament to crazy people have good sex because I don't think no man would be praying every time you have after you have sex. So I just say that the sex was so good that I was praying for the Lord.
No, but whose soul were you praying
I don't know.
Yours or hers?
I was praying just so we can do it again. I just went along with the program. I was like, girl, okay, we gotta pray. Hell yeah.
Barry, you were praying for round 2, huh?
Right.
Because I pray that this never ends.
I became Baptist, Christian, Catholic all in one night. Like, I don't know.
You converted.
I converted.
She converted.
I was like,
what do you think it was about Jesus freak that brought the freak out in you? Like, was she telling you what to do, or was just something that naturally progressed with your energies?
I feel like I was already a natural free, but that extra that we're doing something that's like forbidden and we pray for like it made it. I don't know. I want to say weird, but it's it was like, oh, it's so bad, but it feels good.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Barry, so real quick, I'm gonna ask you to mute. Is that muting Barry's device on his end or on your end?
On his end.
Can you mute your device and then see where we are with the echo? And we do have some more people that joined us in the chat. What up? This is Sexual Frequency.
Yeah, we got Vicky. She's saying Barry, much respect. Rain is saying, same thing. Rain is saying about the echo.
What up, Rain? Give me something, Barry. Talk
to us, Barry.
me, boy.
It's only when you talk that they get an echo, so it's just got to be your device got to be muted.
Oh no, Barry, can you hear us?
No. Can you hear me now?
We can hear you. Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Better.
Well, let's see.
Let us know in the chat if it. Keep talking, Barry. It's only when you talk that they get an echo. So.
Hey.
But
better.
Continue. Go ahead. Just continue.
Barry, let the people know where they're at, what show you're on right now. Let's do that.
We are Sexual Freaky. With your girl, Goddess. Gorgeous. And the boy Rick, I ain't saying your name, man. Rick,
hey, Rick is good, bro. Rick is good.
Yeah, that's like AKA slide you in the club. Like, that's my man, Rick right there. I'll tell you what.
I love it. I will not confirm or deny that I will probably be getting off to Barry calling me goddess over and over again later tonight. I'm just being honest. You're on Sexual Frequency, baby. Come on. Give me a sec. Can you ask Jeff?
You so nasty. Is it echo?
Yeah, they're still saying there's an echo.
We still got a bit of an echo going.
We're trying to see if it's on our side too. But go ahead, guys. Continue. Yeah.
So, Barry, thank you for that story, Jesus Freak. And we will be putting that in the show. We're going to ask our audience at the end of season 2, like, who had the best Cochinex Chronicle. I feel like yours is yours has a pretty good chance of, being up on top, Barry. That's a good one.
Yes.
Right?
Lord, my sins.
Did you listen to Chance the Rapper a lot during that time? He's all about the Lord, he's all about.
I understand what you're saying, but at that time it was. I was going through a lot. Like I said, I was going through a lot, and I had lost a lot of family members. And you feel like you need to make a change.
Yeah.
And it was a good time and a bad time. And I met her, and I was like, "Oh, this is fucked up." This ain't what the Lord wants.
Now, I'm really curious. What was it about that was fucked up for you? Was it because there's so many rules around sex, with religion, right? Was it that you weren't married? Was it that it felt disrespectful? What part of it?
You know what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
You're an adult, and it's you follow the Bible, it's a sin. And it's like you can pray for your forgiveness. But it's like how many times we gotta pray? Like we gotta pray. Like really? That's what we doing? The Lord know what we doing. He knows exactly what we doing.
Once a week, you know.
Stuff that I'm doing. I'm not my thumb in your butt. Like what?
That's one of my favorite moves, the thumb in the butt. I mean,
God.
right?
Of course it is.
Who's like? Is it not your favorite move? It's not any of your favorite moves?
No. I
No.
have to say no for me.
How about
I'm just
anybody in the
not.
chat? Is that, like the thumb
Yeah.
in the butt like a good move? Especially when you're doggy style. Woo wee. I love it.
Welcome to Sexual Frequencies, Joe.
Exactly.
Baby.
Because if you don't
This is
know,
my first
now
time
you know.
I'm like, whoa.
Barry, it's not going to be your last. I hope you're going to be supporting your girl goddess, tuning in. You don't got to tune in live. I know it's like really late for you. And I do want to say that I really appreciate you being on so late because it is like 12:22 over in Ohio. So we appreciate you staying on with us, being on with us so late. So let's get to this topic because when I joined Barry's live, I noticed that he had TDAF, these letters like next to his name. And I noticed that other people in his live also had the same acronym. And I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, what does that stand for? You know, because people would come into the live and they would post comments, you know, very similar to like it's the format kind of like Instagram live. People come in and they comment and they were like TDAF. And I was like, what is that? And back then, like I was just at the point where I was like just starting to date. So I was like, I don't know what this is. So Barry, I'm gonna let you take it away so you can explain to everybody what TDAF is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So it started off as a joke, like it was somebody's life or whatever. We were just talking about basically like women on the app have basically like almost control over men. And I was in somebody's live and they were just telling me how they get dick pics in their DM and like this and that. And they told me they was like, I could get a dick pic from you. And I was like, this dick ain't free.
Like, excuse me? Excuse me?
and somebody was like, this dick ain't free.
Mhm.
So I put it in my name, it's like TJF, and it started off as a joke, but then it took off as a movement, as men having self-worth. And as I can say, it's earned, not bought. People will just come to me and say, how much is it?
Mm.
Wow.
Like, how much is that? And I'm like, you can't buy this. It has to be earned.
Because on Tagged, people can gift you like prizes, I guess, or whatever. So like if they gift you a mansion, let's say a mansion is like $100. So it's like, what do I gotta throw? Or like a yacht. I don't need a jet. Oh, a dragon. Back in 2020, it was a dragon was like something that's like, fuck, if you got a dragon, it was like, fuck, they're dropping some coin on you. So I'm sure they were like, how many dragons do you need, Barry?
Right. And I was just like, it ain't about that.
Right. I remember being really shocked when I heard this because one, like obviously my mentality was different back then. I've done a lot of growing and a lot of school and a lot of things, but I was like, what the hell? Like all these years, well, I was separated 3 years, like divorced, right? I was like, all these years I've been like not passing my pussy out, right? Because that's all dudes wanted, like when I was in high school and stuff before I was like with my husband, my ex-husband now. And now I'm out here wanting to be in these streets and meeting people, and it's like, oh no, the dick's not free. You got to earn it. And I was like, wait, hold up, what? Like, I got to earn the dick. I thought all I had to do was be like, yo, like, what's up? You want to go out? Not that I was like passing my pussy everywhere back then, because you know, COVID things, or even now. But oh my god, am I blushing? But I was like, dude, what the hell? What do you mean the dick's not free? Like, it used to be really easy, right? Like, I mean, I feel like it still is depending on where you're at in your life. But can we break this down a little bit? Because I want to know what really is like the core part of this message. Is it more about like self-respect for the person that you're trying to date? Is it more, or I guess respect for the person you're trying to date, or self-respect for you? Are you not a dick pic sender at all?
You just
Is
feel
it
like it's about like
consent?
not being exploited. Is that?
Tell us a little more about this. Like, let's dig in. Let's go deeper. Take me
we
deeper,
don't.
daddy.
Yeah, we can't hear you now, Barry.
Vicky is saying facts. It's all they still want. Oh, wait, can we get to Rain's comments? Was like, I'm screaming with the Cochino Chronicles. And she said, not the prayers during and after. Like, woo. Barry was laying down that. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not gonna, that Jesus saves dick. We still can't hear you, Barry. Whatever you did, undo it. What if you unplugged your headphones?
Technical difficulties.
Oh, we have I'm So Baby Ninja in the chat. Hey, Baby Ninja. Did I read that right? Right?
Baby
Is that so cute? What's up, Baby Ninja?
Hiya. So what are your thoughts in the chat, everyone, about the TDAF? What do you guys think about that?
Yeah, Barry, what if you just unplugged your headset? Oh, you did. Okay.
Oh, no.
What if you plug it back in and undo whatever you did before we couldn't hear you? Barry is having technical difficulties because maybe the Lord does not want him to speak on this.
Yes.
Maybe the Lord is like, give the dick, men. Give the dick for free if they want it. Like, maybe like he's transmitting the, like, it's okay.
There he goes.
Can you hear me now?
Yay.
Okay.
We got Barry back. Okay, so let's go. Give us more in depth about this philosophy.
Okay,
I don't know if you heard.
I know what it is.
Oh, okay. Well, we can hear you.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
let's
That
just hope we
better?
don't get echo.
Oh, and Vicky has a very important question
Uh-oh.
in the chat, but we're gonna get to that, Vicky girl, just because I want to know too. Hold that thought.
Sorry, where we at? Where we at?
Okay, we are at wanting to know a little bit more about the philosophy. Like, is it more about respecting yourself and not having your dick be out there, respecting the person who you're wanting to date or wanting to hook up with? Give us more.
Is it some type of, you feel like exploited, like as a male when you experience that?
I just try to bring men together and know their self-worth. It's a forever changing world with social media. So it's hard to get a woman's attention. So we send unsolicited dick pics that women don't want, and women feel like in that live, woman's like, I can get your dick pic. And I'm like, no. Like men, let's just say no. I feel like if more men had more worth about themselves and weren't so easy about sending dick pics to women, I feel like I'm echoing like crazy.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, that's what's coming back in. That's what they're saying. There's echo, but
I hear you. Okay,
we hear you fine. It's just on the streaming is where the listeners are saying there's an echo.
Oh man.
But keep going. I mean, keep talking.
They can. I mean, they're hearing what you're saying.
Okay.
Yeah, try doing. Yeah, I think you just did something right now where it did mute. And then go ahead and talk. Oh no, then we can't hear you.
You can't hear me now. Okay.
Now we can hear you. Yeah.
Okay.
It's only when you talk that there's an echo coming in that's what they're saying.
Just keep talking.
But
Barry.
just
We're
go
gonna
ahead,
have to
man. Yeah.
judge
Okay.
you.
No worries.
I'm sorry.
It's all good.
The words are so
Echo
nice. You're gonna say them
cancellation.
twice.
There you go.
Okay.
That might be
Is
it.
that better?
Well,
Yeah.
on our end, it's fine. It's just what's coming in.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
been fine for us. So let us know in the chat. But go ahead, Barry, so then people can hear you.
Right. So just men just having some more self-worth about themselves, not being so easy, man. I know it's hard to just get a woman's attention right now, but I feel like if we be a little bit more reserved, we'll be valued more than just being like a piece of meat or a checklist on a woman's what she's attaining in her life. You know, I got a degree, I got a job, I got money. All I need a man is for some dick.
Mm.
I think it's a good message because it's always the other way around. We're always telling women of all ages, know your worth, know your worth. But I think it's great that the men finally stood up and stated their worth.
Yeah. I believe men need to take that back. You know, just because you get a phone call and some chick is like, you come through at 3 a.m. The dude like, whoa, taking a little bird bath and trying to get up, and you rush over there and you get it in, and then she kick you out.
Mm.
And I know some people are happy with that. They're like, oh yeah, I got it in. She put them, it wasn't no really an attachment to that. But you work more than that, bro. Tell her no. And see what happens.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right.
I agree with Eileen. I think we do. That's a message that we say a lot to women and to girls. Like, know your worth. Don't do this and don't do that. What we were talking about the other day too was like it's kind of I don't know if it's role reversal, but times are definitely changing, right? Like back in the day, it was, women didn't go to college to learn. They went to college to find a husband. It was more about finding stability. And as societies has been changing, it's like, no, now women can, like you said, they work, they pay their bills, they do all of those things. But it's also been a backlash of not being able to find a man who actually wants a relationship.
Right.
I feel like it always depends on what it is that you're looking for. Like, if that's suiting you in the moment, like if you're not looking for an attachment, you're looking for somebody to hook up, it's mutual. It goes both ways, right? Because he could send the text, hey, are you up? Or she could send the text, hey, are you up?
But
now it's coming from both sides, I feel now.
But
does it what?
I feel like women have more power. Your DM are probably full right now.
Barry, I would be lying to you. Like, my DMs are not full. My DMs are pretty fucking bare. Like, I'm putting it out there.
How about this? On tag was your DMs filled?
Yeah, on tag it was like, you have 1,000 messages. It's like, I ain't got time for that.
Mine, deep. So
it's because they knew you were gonna give the dick pic. They're like, this fool lives in Ohio. I'm never gonna see him. I don't want to have
I set myself up for failure when I said the dick ain't free.
He needs to be on Christian Mingle, not tag.
No, it's interesting though, because for me,
hey, Jesus free.
They're there.
Yeah,
but I think it's interesting. It really is also what you put out there. I feel like in a lot of ways, I've been somehow energetically protected because I do put myself out there. People who listen to the show know what sexual frequency I'm on, and it's pretty open and non-judgmental. You would think that my DMs would be filled with people trying to, get to know me or just fuck. And it's not so. That's like really not the case. So I don't know if like I'm energetically protected where it's like, oh no, baby Jesus, don't let anybody come through here.
Let's have after this episode.
Well, let's see. Let's get people to tune in, follow, like, subscribe, do all the things.
God is popping.
But no, listen.
Check back in a week, Barry. Check back in a week.
Right. But let me tell you,
I will.
when it happened to me though, it was because somebody that I knew in a sexual way made a comment to their friend that I was a freak. And he decided it would be okay to slide into my DMs and send me pictures. And I was like, I love dick pics. I love them. I love dick.
Y'all hear that, right?
I think it's beautiful.
DM.
No, I'm not saying that either.
Wait, whoa. You said it.
No. I said
Let it.
I love dick pics. I ask for dick pics when I
Goddess Hustle on IG.
Lotus Hustle.
Lotus Hustle on IG. Y'all heard that, bro.
No, I love asking for dick pics because I can appreciate dicks of all shapes and sizes. I fucking lost my train of thought.
She was thinking about those pics.
Daydreaming.
She was like, damn.
No, but when I got that picture, it really it upset me so much. It not because of what it looked like, but the fact that it felt really disrespectful. So I can see that part. So my next question then is, Rick, you too, chime in, is why do dudes do this if they know that like 9 out of 10 times it's not going to work or you're not going to get a response? Why do men continue to send the dick pic?
Rick.
I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out this difficulties. But hey, because there's always going to be one. 9 out of 10, you're right. But there's always still going to probably be that one that's willing. So I think that's why guys just do it. You know,
I have a feeling that that's not even a reason. I feel like it's almost like a predator type thing. Like they feel like they have power because regardless, you're going to open the message and you're going to see it whether you solicited it or not. It's unsolicited.
Somebody is now calling that ocular rape.
Really? I feel like, okay, that's exactly where I'm going with this. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah,
but
they're
that's
calling
how
it ocular rape.
I've received just random. I remember when it was on Snapchat because my IG is private, but Snapchat people would just send you random, and I had to make my Snapchat private because I was just getting random, and I'm like, oh, who is this? How do they even know me? Like, I felt very, very violated. So I feel like it's a power thing. It almost is like a rape.
So here's my thing, fellas. You send dick pics. Put a little top hat on it or a little cap. You know. Make it less rape.
I mean, I don't know how much you can decorate or hide rapey.
Put a cape on it.
Put a little bonnet.
A little tuxedo.
There you go.
Okay, let's get to the chat, Rick, because there's a lot going on in the chat.
High Priestess is saying it's like a flasher, the power of just making you look at their dick when you didn't want to. And then what else do we got here?
It's almost like a made you look. Ha.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yes. You saw my dick.
Right? You saw my dick. You want to lick it? No, fucker. I'm going to fucking block you, bro. We have some more people joining the chat.
Yeah, Kiz is in here.
Kiz Stokes.
Agreeing, saying I heard that, thinking about dicks.
I mean, I do be thinking about dicks a lot.
That's my thought though. And then what else is going on here? She's agreeing, or they are agreeing with the flasher comment there. What else do we got?
Priestess says, dress up for God's sake. LOL.
What's up, Priestess? I ain't seen you in a minute, Priestess. I seen Priestess on another app. But that's another.
Yeah, that's another episode.
I want to hear that story. Pillow talk.
That's right. Stay tuned for Pillow Talk after the show. So what is, if you could say just one other thing to the men out there, like who aren't getting it? Like, I mean,
what would your message be?
Like I said, I'm not shunning men. I know it's hard to get a woman's attention right now. But
okay, let's talk about that. What we were saying was, how do you get a woman's attention now, like on a dating app?
Right.
Because you do have what you were saying is women have the power because they have so many more people that are interested, right? Or like more people in your inbox. So talk a little bit about that.
I mean, I feel like what can stand? You have 250 messages from men, whatever dating app you're on. How can you grab this woman's attention? Because you're looking like, you got messages. You can pick and choose your flavor of the month. I got Latino, I got black, I got white, I got old cocoa melon. You whatever you want. And these dudes is just wait for a response. And you have some good dudes out there, and they're like, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, beautiful." And you like, "Fuck that dude." And you scrolling.
Yeah, but that also comes with like history, of like, damn, this guy presented to be something that he, was not, or this female. It works for both genders. I feel like this is not just a hetero conversation. It works, both ways.
But there's no school for dating has changed. It has flipped upside down. And you have good men out here. You have respectful men. And it's like, how can I get this with a woman's attention?
Right.
So I told a friend of mine, I said, yo, if somebody swipes and you get their attention, say, hey, do you like or ass ate?
Hey, do you like your ass ate? Ladies in the comment, let us know. Not if you like your ass ate, if that would work for you.
Because the thing is, when you're scrolling, that'll get your attention. You'll be like, what? And then you can be like, hey, my name is Barry. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm so. Now you in. But you gotta do that shock value. And I think that's what the dick pic was supposed to do. It was supposed to be a shock value,
conversation starter.
Exactly. But it's played out. It's overrated. Know your worth, fellas. Pull it in. Draw back. Get more creative. Know your worth. I'm a hard working man.
Question.
I got a 401k.
Oh, very. Very, very, very.
Wait, on the comment, Vicky says, eat all day, LOL. Kiz says they tried that shit as well. High Priestess says, LOL, I am not responding to that message.
I would probably respond to the ads message for sure. But then I would be mad because I'd be like, you're false advertisement because you're not trying to eat my ass. So. I'm trying to eat your ass and you're not going to let me? No.
Right. But the conversation can continue from there.
Right. But I see what you're saying with that. I know that there's a lot of women who wouldn't respond to that, and women who would. I think it goes with whatever your frequency is, which is what this show is about. But I wanted to ask you, because you're saying a lot about self-worth, right? So do you feel that somebody who is out there just looking to hook up and is sending their dick pic out, do you feel that changes the worth of that person if they're out there and they're sending a lot of dick pics or they have multiple partners? Where do you see that? And okay,
non-judgment. If that's working for you and that's what you do, what you're doing, it's good. I just feel like it's more of that word right now than it is the self-word. But then you find men out here that feel like they're being abused or a piece of meat. And I'm like, well, bro, quit taking that call. Quit being the side dude. Like some people are happy to be in a side dude.
Nah, I can't do the side relation. I can't do the side shit.
But I get it. If that works, because they're like, I don't have to put that much commitment in
effort.
It's sex and whatever. But if that's your role and you cool with it, no judgment. That makes you happy. Do your thing. But if you're unhappy with that situation, you're owed more. Don't accept just being the side dude. Because the thing is, the side dude is the truth. The main dude gets the lie. So the side dudes actually
who gets a better pussy?
Right.
Who gets the better pussy, main dude or side dude?
I would say the side dude because he knows what he's dealing with.
Yeah. And exactly what you said too, though, about Jesus Freak is that it was taboo. You felt like you shouldn't be doing it, so that adds like an extra layer of fucking spiciness to it. I can see that for sure. What do we got in the chat, Rick?
So yeah, we got Kiss saying hell no. And then right, but
hell no.
Rain is saying, "Oh Lord,
oh Lord." Get it.
And Kiss agrees. She says a side dude or side person is definitely getting the better sex, the better fucking. I feel like
he's getting the truth.
If we just were honest with what we wanted, we could do away with a lot of this. And I feel that that's part of the reason why dating is so difficult right now, and why I'm not even bothering with apps right now or anything like that. Because I feel like I don't really know what I want some of the time. Like one day I'm going to wake up and I'm going to be like, I want to be single. I want to just date. A week later, I'm like, no, I want a boo. I want a boyfriend. I want a bae. What am I doing? Like, this is what I want. So there's a lot of kind of wishy-washiness going back and forth, because there is also no like consistency. Although I do have to say, some other of my friends consistently go on dates. I'm like, girl, how do you get so many fucking dates, man? Damn, like, good on you. But I think if we're just honest, let's be honest. And I want the women in the chat to be honest too, because I said this earlier. I was talking to Priestess. I'm like, sometimes I get a dick pic, and that does determine whether I'm going to continue talking to this person or not. It does. And it doesn't have to do for me. Not so much. It's not so much the size, because like I love and appreciate dicks of all shapes and sizes. Some dicks are anal friendly. Some dicks are on the porn side, and you have everything in between, right? Like, it's all good.
Bring the yellow tape.
But for me, it's more about the energy that I get with the photo, and then it's like maybe if they're too bushy, or I'm like, oh, they look like they might be a little smelly, a little unkempt. I'm not really gonna fuck with that. What are you mouthing over there, Barry?
Nothing.
I'm gonna watch this on the replay. Like, what is Barry mouthing over there?
Rain is saying it's the synergy for me. So
yeah,
that's about right. Yeah, and then Kiss is agreeing. Kiss says, I feel violated.
Yeah.
I call them community dicks.
I'm so glad that Kiss said I call it community dicks, because
and that's what TDF is.
Yeah.
Stop the community. You can't be forever. You can't be forever.
But why? Is that really a terrible thing? If you know in yourself what you want to be out there and you want to satisfy different people. If you're doing it under the pretext that you're being honest, right? Like, this is what I am, this is what I'm doing. Because people say community dick, and I see it like, experience dick.
Yeah. But
okay,
it brings
let's fuck with that.
Down the worth of dick. Like,
in what way?
In a way, if it's community, it's out there. Like, oh, I can get it. If it was more tucked in and harder to get, the value increases. If it's not so good.
I have a different philosophy when it comes to that. I'm sure you guys are not surprised about that. Coming from an embodiment space, right? Like, this is the work that I do, what I went to school for and whatnot. I feel like if you're really in your body and you're really in touch and in tune with the type of pleasure that you want to experience with somebody else, if you're straightforward, why would that lower your value? Because you could be fucking somebody who's only fucking you, but they're not in tune with their body and their pleasure and what they want.
Right.
So the person who's monogamously fucking someone might not be a higher value than the person who is providing community pleasure. I'm just saying, it's just a little tweak, something to think about. You know, I don't know.
Okay. Let me try.
Yeah, always. Yeah.
So if dick wasn't so accessible, the value will go up because you will have to work harder to get right or wrong.
See, if it was gold and all the value was the same, I could see that, but not all dick has the same value.
So if all men just was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I get married to have sex.
Oh, please don't do that, man. Please don't do it.
The dynamic will shift. Then you will have women and men in boxes filled up. Like, why is you keeping this from me? I need that dick. Why are you holding it for ransom? We need a shit in the world right now.
And I think
represent.
I love that, but I feel like it needs to go somewhere in the middle, because for something that I talked about, something that's what you got to do. Work the middle.
Can I say
that? You can say whatever the fuck you want on here, baby. New position. No, what I was gonna say is I talk about this, this idea, right, of women, particularly women, and how we're socialized. It's like this Madonna whore complex. So you have to be virtuous. You can't pass your pussy out. You have to be holy almost, right? But then when you get married or when you get in a relationship, when you're having sex, they want you to be doing hoe activities. So they want you to be a virgin your whole life until they marry you, and then they want hoe activities. Now, how are you supposed to know how to perform hoe activities if you're all of your life you've been conditioned to say, I cannot give this away. This is pure. This is God's. This is this.
So someone came to my live the other day, and they were talking about women, and they said, would I have a woman that was like wholesome and grew up in the Lord or whatever, or would I have a woman that have slept with multiple men? And I said, give me the woman that slept with multiple men. And the guy was so upset. And I was like, do you know that woman that been so wholesome, that has no experience with sex, her curiosity might get the best. So I get married to this woman, and she hasn't had life experience. She might leave me. She might be in a woman. She might want a threesome. She might want all these things. Give me the hoe that been out here that knows what she likes. We gonna have a good time.
We are.
We gonna have a good time.
And at that point, that pussy is gonna be yours and only yours if that's what she chooses.
Right.
And
life experience.
And that's what it should. And that's what it should be. And I think that's why I'm trying to kind of shift these concepts, not so much shift the dick ain't free and have respect, but shift the concept around like you're not a worthless person if you're servicing people sexually. Whether you're community dick,
I'm gonna get James Brown right.
Whether you're
it's a man's world, but ain't nothing without a woman.
That's right.
But men need to be men. And that's what TDAF is. We need to get the men to being back men.
I don't disagree.
Get off the couch. Stop playing PlayStation. You not a babysitter. Go get a welder job. Drive a bus. Do something, my bro. Be a provider. Be a protector. That's what we was here for.
Preach, Barry. I like it.
We got so comfortable, and we making these women our mamas. They not your mom. Get off the titty. Stand up. TDF.
on these two
Not
things.
ball. I'm gonna drop a mic on this.
The mic has been dropped, Barry. The mic has been dropped.
I'm for the respect part, and that's why I said, listen, if you want to pass your pussy out or you want to pass that dick out, so long as you're not being deceitful, you are being clean, you are being honest, and you are being embodied, go get all the fucking pleasure that you want. Because if you don't know what you want, there's no way that you're going to be able to communicate to somebody else what it is that you like and what you want. Man, we could just talk for days. Our hour is just about fucking up. I had so many things on the docket. Like it's 9:57. I mean, we did have some technical stuff. Yes. I do want to just quickly say, because it is Anal August and it is Erotic Embodiment Month here at Sexual Frequency, we want to just give some quick anal affirmations. I'll talk more about it on my social media, because your root chakra is the closest chakra to your ass. And so usually when you experience things like insecurity, anxiety, fear, or doubt, it's stemming from that part of your body. And these are typically some of the things that, more than anything, women feel before having anal sex, or very trepidatious about anal. So I want to just share some tools. You can find a quiet place, maybe in the bathtub, and just repeat these affirmations like, I am home in my body. I am safe in my body. I'm safe to explore. It's safe and natural to experience pleasure. Barry, this could work for you, baby. You're going to be sticking your thumb in your ass before you know it.
Fuck you.
Oh, you know, that is a verbal contract. So are you coming to me or am I
Should she go on, when should she get her ticket, her plane ticket?
Okay, this is another good one, like right before you're about to maybe have penetration. So it's like, with every breath, I relax. With every caress, every kiss, every touch and lick, I open myself up to surrender.
We really doing this.
I'm going to post this later. Barry, you need to tune in, because anal has saved my life. Anal has changed my life. It really, really has.
Say anal one more. Say anal one more. Say anal one more time.
Anal. It's anal August.
Yeah, she has a whole month dedicated to this.
I see that. And she asked me to come on anal. Thank God.
I asked you
Bring
to
the
come
yellow
in erotic embodiment month, because I feel like you're a person who's very embodied, from the experiences that I've had with you, on Tagged or Conversation. You're someone I've been wanting to have on for a really, really long time. Yes. I'm so glad that you're here. Can you stick around for a few more minutes? Because we have some very questions.
I got a little lemonade. I didn't drunk on my
own. Listen, if you've ever been on Barry's live and he finishes that first drink, it's about to get spicy. We're going to go ahead and close the show. Barry, thank you for joining us. You can find Barry everywhere at Barry. G. I was pointing at you. Hey. Barry G. #Mudfoot.
Just do hashtag. For the novice, y'all lazy, y'all don't want to type in all there. Just hashtag Mudfoot. All my stuff will show up.
Brain is like, is this an anal prayer? Wait, monkeypox in these streets.
Talk about it.
I mean, I think that's more of like a
I
don't want to get into monkeypox.
Where's the monkey?
I don't want to get into monkeypox, but thank you so much for joining us. We are live every Wednesday at 9 p.m. on Lotus Hustle Live on YouTube. Make sure you do all the things, the like, the subscribe, follow us on social media. We have that ticker going where you can find us. Thank you, Eileen, for being back.
Yay, I'm so happy.
Yes, Rick, thank you for always setting the tone. Barry, we love you. We appreciate you being here. Stick around for
Rick.
Pillow Talk. You don't want to miss it, because we got all the hot questions for Barry. And we're going to close the show like we do every episode with the wise words from my ancestors, my mother, who said, play with yourself every night so that you know your body and you know what you like. This is Goddess Lore, and we will see you next week. I will take all the prayers, Barry.
Get up and work. Make that money, put it work. Take that. Hey.
We're back.
Hey.
This is Pillow Talk.
I am going home and YouTubing all your stuff because I'm digging it.
Right?
Really
YouTube, very
please,
come on,
The
it's
beat,
great.
the
I think my new song is gonna be released this Friday. It's called Music. Tune in. I need to play. I get paid every time you stream my song, so stream it all day. I love it. I lean back. Let's get it.
I love it.
I will be streaming.
Thank you.
Thank you for you guys that are still staying with us. It might be super late where you're at, Barry. We appreciate you. But we have these questions. I know. I love that you did. We have these questions, and anytime that I would get on Barry's live, it would just be like, Barry. So we have these questions for you, Barry, and we're gonna give you maybe the toughest one first, because if you need, some think time, we can give you that. But if your cock could talk, what would it say in a few words?
You're not forever.
Ooh, I like that. Okay. I think I know the answer to this, but one and only Bay, or we can all play.
Very now or
However you want to answer that, let us know.
Let's do Barry now.
Very now.
Okay,
I'll say Bay and play.
Wait, Bay and play? So you want to have a Bay, but you and your Bay can play. That's the right answer.
You want to
no,
have
I'm just
a
kidding.
Wait. Maybe I'm not understanding.
One and only Bay, so monogamy,
Okay.
or we can all play non-monogamy or non-traditional relationship.
Yeah. I can't do the Red Bull no more. So one and all.
Oh, Rain wants young Barry to speak.
Okay, let's get into it.
Rain is like, and then we also have I don't know if I'm pronouncing the name right. Aphomia.
Oh, that's Sheba.
Sheba is saying,
You remember Queen
Sheba? I feel like you do. That sounds familiar.
Yeah,
Thank you for joining us, Queen.
What's
okay,
up,
are you down for anal play?
When I'm married.
Oh, talk about that a little bit, because we did discuss this.
Yeah. It ain't fair. If I'm giving that much intimacy to someone, it's very special. It should be a sacred bond with that. You just can't be out here licking everybody ass. I don't care how much they like it. Put a ring on and lick the ring.
I could see that. I'm not the reason I'm laughing.
That's my word.
The reason I'm laughing is because I'm like, damn, people probably think I'm out here like licking everybody's ass in the streets. We know this. I have very.
I'm not drinking that. After you.
Oh, you're talking about when you come over, right? Okay, we can have different cups. It's okay.
Right. Shit, bro.
What do you say? Shit, bro. Are you telling me you don't clean up properly, Barry? Is that what I'm hearing? What?
I don't know what you be doing on it. I don't eat ass like that.
It's very few asses that I've ever eaten.
Let's talk about it.
One that I
Barry wants to talk about it.
There's one that I prefer.
He's willing to share. Trust us.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all know I'm all about Kinky Boo. I love his ass. I will eat his ass. I will do anything he lets me do to his ass, and he can do anything he wants to my ass, because this is just where we're at. But like you said,
But no pun
I've talked
intended.
about this,
Pun
right?
intended.
But no pun intended. But I did talk about this in the last episode where I talked about how I'm able to squirt when I have anal sex, but it's because it's the connection with the person that I'm with. It's because it's kinky boo. I cannot see myself
Who is Kinky
just
Boo?
like
Can we follow Kinky Boo on social media? Let them know who Kinky Boo is.
Kinky Boo is anonymous.
Yes.
Kinky Boo is
Super anonymous, but
Kinky
he's
Boo-
real.
This is cold.
He's real.
This is cold.
cold-blooded. Kinky Boo is absolutely 100% real. I don't know if he's listening. He might be listening. He may not be listening. But he actually does not have social media, which I'm so very grateful and thankful for. But yeah, I couldn't just do that with anybody. You know, like this is a relationship that we've built over a long period of time. So, you know, I'm not condoning that people, you know, if that's what you want, go for it. You know, I don't shame.
You have
no
an
judgment.
attachment with this guy.
Yes, absolutely. I have an ass. Yes, this ass is his. Okay, thank you very much. But yeah, it just goes to the relationship that we have built together, right? The trust, the surrender. I'm able to surrender to him 100%. My every part of me. So that is what has allowed us to have that, you know, the anal fun that we do have, because it's fucking phenomenal. It's amazing. Very.
Next.
Okay. What
Barry
is
wants anal
you
orgasm
asked,
over.
Barry? You asked.
I did,
Okay. And I regret
sorry.
it. It's okay.
I'm sorry.
What is one thing that you want to try sexually that you haven't yet?
Really?
La la
Yeah.
la la la.
I think I've checked all the lists. Dotted the I's, crossed the T's. I'm good.
So there's nothing that you want to try that you haven't like done. Anything that like excites you or
What excites me?
Mhm.
Having sex with my wife. I've never been there.
So you're looking for that
Intimacy.
forever deep connection with a spouse. I can fuck with that.
But I'm freak ready. Don't worry about it.
Oh, listen, I was in a live where you were getting asked all the questions, and I will not ask the questions that were asked of you. But let me tell you, boy, do I remember the answers you gave.
Now you had to recap this. I'm like, what I said?
I'll let you
I
know
say a lot.
once we end the broadcast.
Okay,
I will let you know. Okay.
All right.
2 more questions. Oh my God, my phone's gonna die. From 1 to 10, so 1 being vanilla, 10 being rainbow, where do you land on the kinky spectrum?
That's a fucked up spectrum.
Why is it a fucked up spectrum?
Because what rainbow mean?
Rainbow means all the colors.
Does it?
No, I'm not. There, it's no way.
Hey, I'm not trying to be LGBTQ canceled before I even get out here popping.
No,
I'm trying to. You need to change this spectrum.
No, what would I change it to? Vanilla.
I love the LGBTQT community.
plus.
Yeah. Y'all good with me.
So what would I change it if it's vanilla, and what would the other be? Vanilla is like just white, plain, and then rainbow is all the colors. Kaleidoscope. I mean,
vanilla to like devil fool's cake.
No, because then it's like no, it's white and like dark brown.
Yeah, that's
it's
the rule
not
we
going to
live
be
in.
good.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules.
Okay, so from 1 to 10, Barry, where do you land?
I'm out.
You're an 11.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll find out soon enough.
Shut your face.
Shut your face. I'm gonna not even say what crossed my mind at that moment. Okay, last question for you is: have you ever had an emotional release during a sexual encounter?
Like
cried or felt like just deep empathy or compassion or just some form of emotion?
Yeah.
would you mind sharing with us what that was, or is it too personal?
No.
No, it's not too personal, or no, you don't want to share.
You figure it out.
I'm gonna take that as no, you don't want to share. Okay, we did have a question. I believe it was Rain that was in the chat, or no, it was somebody who was on earlier who really wanted to know why not the booty play.
I went into it. Like I've done it. I experienced it. I just feel like everybody's not. I don't want to say worthy, but
no, that makes sense.
You just
worthy makes sense.
Do that to everybody.
It's not something you desire to do with someone that is not going to be your wife, that you don't have deep emotional connection.
If I'm going to have shit breath, she going to have a ring on her finger too.
You don't have to have shit breath, Barry.
And we just going to be.
You don't have to have shit breath.
Little booty sore right here. Like we going to have matching booty sores, you know. What's up, Dookie?
Listen, Kinky Boo and I do not have matching booty sores. I don't know where that's a fucking clip right there. I don't know where that came from, but it's hilarious. Oh my gosh, Barry, you've been such a good sport. I appreciate you. I've been fucking with you a little bit, and I know that one day I'm gonna know what a Barry hug feels like, and I really look forward to it, because from the first time that I entered your live, I was like, man, you had such a dope vibe, and you can tell that you're really a genuine person and are just really out there wanting to make people feel good, and I'm about the same thing. So I love you. Thank you for being on. I appreciate it.
I appreciate you inviting me here, this opportunity. Even though it took so long, I'm happy here. Thank you.
It took too long, but you know what? It happened at the right time. I want to thank all of the new people that came into the chat today. Yes. We appreciate you, and we hope that Barry doesn't have to be on for you to come back. You can come back. We're on Wednesdays at 9, pretty consistently. So hopefully we'll see you guys back. Barry, again, thank you so much. You're a great sport. Cochino Chronicles. Yes. Answering all of the questions. We love it. We're here for it. And we will definitely have you back on Sexual Frequency.
Don't forget, Barry's new song drops on Friday.
Music.
On all the platforms. Give him a stream. Give him a listen. Check it out. Support.
Rain says, not the booty sores.
I'm never going to forget that.
I love it. Phrase, Rain is hilarious. All of y'all come back.
I can see a meeting now. Somebody can put it on TikTok.
I love it. Let's do it. Thank you guys so much. This ends the broadcast for tonight. We appreciate you. We love you, and stay juicy.
Bye, y'all. Have a good one.